Hi there, folks. Welcome back to the Short and Stout Guys channel. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel, we were just at the theme parks yesterday until we got totally, completely dumped on and drenched with rain. But anyway, we were at the theme parks.
It was good practice for the beginning of HHN.
It was good practice because it always rains at the beginning of HHN. Usually the first evening is just an unbelievable downpour. But anyway, so we were there checking out the updated props in the ScareZones, and food booths have started to pop up. And we can kind of talk about those. We saw a few different items for sale also in the Five and Dime. We did go over and check out the All Hallows Eve boutique as well, and they have pretty much the same updated things.
They've got merch for Little Boo. They've got merch for the Mel's Dine, which looks really cool. They got some merch for a few shirts for the Wyatt Sick
and for
Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff.
And they also kind of have some generic shirts. I shouldn't say generic. They've got like some Little Boo shirts. They had a gargoyle shirt. Anyway, we'll get to those things kind of maybe toward the end of the video. We'll show you some merchandise and some prices and things like that.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start with the updated ScareZones. The first place we went was down Minion Boulevard. Why don't we go? We'll go kind of clockwise around. So we headed down Minion Boulevard. They have the big strut work. What's the right term that I'm looking for?
Truss work?
Okay, yeah. They've got a couple of those right when you come through the big main gate. They've got a single one. Not exactly sure what they're going to do with that. Maybe just lights and stuff.
And probably they've talked about putting up the sign that says Halloween Horror Nights 2025.
I would think that would be on the one that's a double. That's like a big square. This was just, they have just a single one right by the gate.
Oh.
So maybe
they'll put lights up there then, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, you continue on toward the Minions, and then you've got the big square truss work, like you said. And that maybe they'll put actors. It seems higher than normal, but I guess maybe they'll, not really sure how they're going to do that. They're going to have flames, and like you said, the blue lettering for HHN was supposed to be kind of different this year. So, yeah. Then you're heading down in front of the Minions 2 rides and stuff. And they've got the different pedestals set up. And I don't know, what would you call those little alcove things that they've got?
Like... not quite mausoleums, but...
Yeah, almost like that, though, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, where they could have scare actors in there for the different houses and zones and stuff, right? So, all right. So, not tons of change, but that seems to be kind of what's... They're adding little bits and pieces to those. Not huge amounts of difference, but... Okay? So then we kind of came around the corner, and there's the big Central Park area. Yeah. And that's where we saw the new food houses, right? Or what will become...
Food booths.
Food booths, yep.
Yep.
One that wasn't really named yet, but it just kind of looked like it had to do, you said, with the what?
The Artista haunting, a Spanish haunting house.
Yeah, kind of that style.
It had, like, kind of a castle-looking thing with stained glass windows. It could be that. It could be for something totally else. But...
It looked like it would fit.
That's just a theory.
Really well with that. And then right around the corner from there, heading toward the Transformers and stuff, they had the 2 clown
the 2
themed food booths.
Terrifier, yeah.
Yep. All right. And then if you went around that side of the park, they had 2 more food booths. One for the Firefly Playhouse? Was that
it kind of caught me off guard when I found out what it was for, but
yeah,
it's kind of a blue thing with some clouds, but now it has something about a Firefly's clubhouse.
Yeah, it ties in with wrestling. It ties in with the WWE wrestling thing, yep. And then they had the really nice looking one for Fallout. Got a good picture of you by the Fallout, in front of the door thing.
The Vault 33, which takes place, where the show takes place.
Yeah, we're anxious to start hearing what kind of food offerings these places are going to have, and there's nothing that I'm aware of out about that yet. As of we're making this on Sunday, August 10th, there's nothing been released as far as that's concerned. All right, continuing down, we're going to go back down on the road a little bit. We're heading down into the New York area, and we're getting to another scare zone, which they've started to update with some pretty cool stuff. They've got the where the BuzzCon accident has occurred.
Yep. This, just so people know, this area is the Toxic 20s.
Yep, you're right. That is
in the New York section.
Yep. And so we're in that. Do you remember what the theme name is for the area by the Minions? I'm not sure if it has
Origins of Fear.
Origins of Fear or something like that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we've left that. We're going into the Toxic 20s area that Daniel just mentioned, and they've got a lot of cool looking cars and things there.
Yeah, a lot of 1920s looking Model T cars, and man, they look cool.
Yeah, I don't know if those are considered Model Ts, but they're cool looking. And they've got the BuzzCon truck that was crashed into. They've got the big barrels, the big red barrels up on the back of the truck. I imagine there's going to be some toxic sludge added to that. I don't know. The accident looks like a really nice looking accident. I don't know how they do that to these cars and don't totally mess them up forever. I don't know how they do it, but it's amazing. They've added a florist shop. They have added, what else?
A newsstand.
Really nice newsstand.
It looks like a stage area that you're going to see some with barrels on both sides, and another one that looks like it's the entrance to a speakeasy.
Yeah, really, very cool. For lots of excellent spots for actors to be toxified actors.
One thing I like about the newsstand is that if you look closely enough, you see a bunch of papers talking about kind of what happened about like a bank heist and there was a chase that eventually ran into the not BuzzCon, but BizCon.
Yeah.
And instead of something to do with bugs, it seems like it was some sort of rat poison that went bad.
Yeah, something did not work out very well, but apparently the company's going to recover because it's going to come back as BuzzCon or it's going to regroup or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was that area. Moving down through the San Francisco area, not a lot of change.
Nope.
I think maybe they've added some smoke fog machines, more lights, I guess, just to that kind of big truss work there where the dance kind of thing, the dance of death or whatever it is, is going to go on there. So not tons of changes.
And not a lot of changes to the Harry Potter area either, aside from the crates that we've already seen.
We've already talked about, yeah.
Yeah.
The bathroom still was boarded up, so the big bathroom they're working on still was not done as of the time we were there on Saturday. The bridge was not completed, although it looks like they're making progress on the bridge. I think that's probably going to open.
Hopefully we'll get done before the end of August.
Yeah, so they don't have everybody going by in front of the stadium, because I don't think they want that, because there's going to be enough people there.
That'd be a huge choke point.
Yeah, it would be a pinch point, definitely. Okay, coming around to a couple of our favorite scare zones. So now we're continuing on past the Simpsons area, where not really anything going on that we're aware of.
No.
Right? So you're coming back into the area that is, what's the name for that area? It's the Central Park, but...
Oh, that's the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane.
Yeah. And what's the name for that area? Is that considered part of
That's kind of
Hollywood?
the expo
is
area?
That okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you get into the expo area, and this thing just looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
How much they have done to that house in such a short amount of time. We've got pictures of it, I think, of it just being the truss work or the struts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time we go, there's a shack there. And now... it's what?
There's like a grave, an open grave, and like a side area with chicken wire, and also like a little area where she has a cauldron thing.
Yeah, which ties right into the story where she's making the special mixture and giving it to the children, and the children are like, she's not a witch, she's just sharing the special candy with us or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the house looks amazing. Just absolutely incredible. We'll show you as many pictures as we can of the house. Just looks absolutely great. As you move into the lane, now they've got it set up so you can read the story cards. There are 3 story cards, and you can read them no matter which way, if you come in out of Hollywood into that area, or if you're coming into that out of that area into Hollywood. Either way, they've got the cards set up so you can read them in order 1, 2, 3 in either direction.
And they've added a lot to this area. Not just the pumpkins and the trees, but they've added half-drink things of milk. They've added giant balls of yarn and so much dirty clothes and toys
and vine work. Holy
yeah.
cow, the bikes are disappearing under the. I don't know where they get all this vine stuff, but it's amazing. They're burying it, making it look so old and like it's been there just forever. So it is a very amazing, and can't wait to see
so
it
much
there.
detail. And yeah, I think this area is gonna be a lot of people's favorite scare zone.
Yeah, I don't know. The Toxic 20 sounds pretty good too. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna go into that area, and just such amazing work that they do, getting you immersed in this scare zone. Well, now you leave this scare zone and you go into another great scare zone that is right there in the Hollywood area.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yep. And what's that one called, Dan? Do you remember?
That was Masquerade Dance with Death.
Okay. So here we have
Kind of their vampire themed area.
And again, the stages, the one stage that looks like where the big boss is going to hand out is just covered in vines, and that's the one where there's the vampire bat is the background for that.
A lot of vines on that one.
And we've got some bodies, I think, that have appeared, or parts of bodies that are now covered up by sheets because they don't want people to see that stuff during the day.
I love the fact that they've themed the covers for the gruesome stuff. Normally they would just put like a tarpet with a plastic bag or something, but this year they've put like a dingy rag, cloth
like cover a body and a morgue with, kind of, right?
Yeah, it's kind of dirty and grungy. It looks like it fits in with that area too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Just done an amazing work, and we'll show you the pictures we have of the area. Yeah, I can't wait to see it when it's dimly lit and there are characters roaming the area. It should just be fantastic. Those three scare zones, the Toxic 20s, the Dance with Death thing there, or the vampire area, and the Cat Lady area, absolutely look fantastic.
Absolutely.
Right? I just can't wait to see them. You get just so immersed in the story. Then we go to Mel's Dying and don't really see much going on yet, right?
No.
For the zombie area. I don't know how much they will do for that. Maybe something with the cars. I really honestly don't know.
It'll be a surprise.
It will be a surprise, yeah. So I think they're bringing in their own scare actors. I don't think it's going to be the people that work for Mel's, but I don't really know how that's going to work. Should be kind of fun. We love the merchandise from Mel's, and that seems to be just selling like gangbusters. So people really love it. You know, not everybody likes that super gross, gruesome stuff. So the Mel's dye-in shirts are kind of a nice alternative.
Yeah, they're not too gory.
Not too gory at all. No. Well, as long as we're talking about merch, let's show you some of the merch we saw in the Five and Dime, and that we saw in the All Hallows Eve boutique. All right. We're going to just put some images up on the screen, so I won't know exactly right now in what order they're going to come up. But I'll just say that we have T-shirts and other merchandise for Mel's. There are a variety of little Boo things, right?
Yep.
And they had the generic little Boo shirt, and they had for kids, and I think they had it for adults as well. We'll show you the prices of those. They've got a little Boo backpack that we'll get you a picture of up here. Just a lot of really nice looking merchandise. I thought it was really well done stuff. So we'll show you the prices up on the screen. And now we only saw they have a little Boo lighted like a Christmas ornament, and I believe it runs for $30.
Ooh.
We did not see that in the Five and Dime. We saw that only over in the All Hallows Eve boutique. Now, maybe they're going to move it a little bit more back and forth between the two. I honestly don't know. But we looked at it. It does light up. Very cool, but it is $30. So they also have the badges for the Five Nights at Freddy stuff.
Yep.
And the shirts for that.
I like how the shirts, they look like normally like the shirts you would get at a pizzeria, but I like how they have a little bit of distressing on the top, on the shoulders and on the top. It kind of looks like they've been in a very dirty, dusty place for a long time.
Yeah, because it's supposed to have taken,
it's been abandoned for many years.
For a long time. Yeah, so very cool. They also had, I like just kind of the generic gargoyle shirt. My wife did get a couple things. I think she got the Mel's Diane shirt, and they had restocked sizes, so she was happy that she could get her size. And also, she got another shirt too, but I don't remember which one she got. You?
Wasn't it like a little Boo shirt?
It might have been. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know she got a couple different shirts. Now, for me, the Mel Diane shirt, I don't like the lighter gray because I sweat so heavily at this event. It just makes me look super sloppy and gross. So I prefer a black shirt at the event. So we'll see what they come up with or what I've got myself a kind of a collection of vault related things for the Fallout. Yeah, because we're really looking forward to that house.
Yeah.
So we haven't got a lot of new information on the houses. You know, there's not been a lot of leaks of the house information or pictures of the houses and stuff. So that's all going to come later. But anyway, the ScareZones look amazing. The merchandise looks good. It just makes us that much more excited. We're about 3 weeks away from getting this thing underway and just having an amazing time at HHN 34 here in 2025. So that's our update from here on August 10th, Sunday, August 10th. We'll keep checking back whenever we get a chance to get to the parks, and we'll report into you whatever other cool things we see. So hope you enjoyed joining us on this episode and seeing some updated images. Keep checking back to the channel. We'll keep putting things up as we come across them. But until next time, take care.
And stay spooky.
Stay spooky.